The Surface journey has been an incredible journey. Now, yesterday, I went out to the same exact spot. I took my camera and I took another picture. It is absolutely incredible to see how much has changed in such a short time. Surface Pro feels much like my visits to China in this exact same way. It's been an evolutionary journey. You can't understand it by looking at just one generation. The journey started when we created Surface to click in and do more. This was a tablet with a kickstand. And by the time we built Surface Pro 3, there was a conflict among us. People were carrying 2 devices in their bag and 1 device in their pocket, a laptop, a tablet, a phone. Pro 3 became that device that started removing conflicts for millions of people. And still today, millions of people are using the Surface Pro 3. And when you look at each and every single product, each generation of Surface Pro, you see meaningful change. From our hinge design that started from 1 kickstand angle, that went to 2 kickstand angles, that went to 150 degrees, to our screens, moving from a 16:9 aspect ratio to beautiful 3:2 pixel sense display with both pen and touch coming to life, to the evolution of the hardware and software coming together to create a magical experience like a Surface that knows who you are with Windows Hello. Like China, Surface Pro is not a picture. It's not a moment in time. It's a journey. It's a motion picture. It's a continued evolution. You have to watch the whole story to understand its beauty. This moment, today, here in China, us together, this brings us to the next step in that journey, to the new Surface Pro. This is the new Surface Pro. Every single detail on this product has been rethought. There are over 800 new custom parts that come to life on this product. The product is so versatile. You can put it in and out of your bag, and when it's in your bag, it feels practically invisible. This is the lightest Surface Pro we've ever created. The perimeter vent that's been on this device for generations has become practically invisible, fading to the background. And that camera connection is real, and it's vivid on this 12.3-inch pixel sense display, where every pixel is color calibrated and tuned to be brighter. These are my daughters. There are over 20 custom parts in just that little hinge right there. You can pull it down to 165 degrees, studio mode. So now you can write in a more natural way, you can draw. Now I want to talk about the pen for just a moment. To a brand new Surface Pen. This is the fastest digital pen on the planet. How important it is that the ink flows seamlessly out the tip where it never falls behind. This is the pen that starts transcending the boundaries of the PC. This pen now delivers 4,096 levels of pressure, 9 grams of activation force, brings the best tilt sensitivity you will find, and has under 22 milliseconds of latency. I want to take a minute and talk about Microsoft Office. Now, when you look at this image, I'm going to hit Ink Replay here. I'm going to hit this button, and you're going to see the image being recreated exactly as the artist intended. So watch as it plays through, and you can see the strokes that happened right here on PowerPoint itself. And when I grab the Surface Dial, I can rewind or forward so simply to see every stroke that was laid down. When the details matter, when that power, that pressure, the ability to use tilt to bring this to life, and as I scroll through, you see the product itself come to life. If you look at the top, you can see the black, the red, and the yellow highlighter. Today, Office is adding 8 new ink effects across its platform to really bring to life a new way to create. As I click Add Pen, I'll hit the pen here, and you can see the ink effects down in the corner. Now, what's happening is I'm going to pick gold, and you'll see how the gold pen shows up. Now, here's the idea, where you're able to pick the pens you want, So when you're working in your system, when you're working to create, you have the pens that are most powerful for you. I'm going to open Word on this Surface Studio, but when I hit the Draw tab, look at the top of the screen. You see that same toolbar that I just created on my Surface Pro? This is the cloud at work. The new Surface Pro is over 1.7 times faster than that of the iPad. We updated our thermal architecture using a brand new graphite technology. But this is an architecture that allows us to remove the fan altogether in the Core i5. The Surface Pro brings you 13.5 hours of battery life, transforming the way you will use this most versatile device. That same Alcantara fabric, so warm and inviting, durable, allows us to have a 1.3 millimeter key travel for faster and more accurate typing, which is critical to a product like this. And the trackpad on the product, inspired by the award-winning Surface Book trackpad. We're going to show you a new experience that you've never seen before, something that's meaningful, that will change the way people collaborate and interact with each other.
A cloud-connected canvas that doesn't run out of space. A canvas that isn't bound by the location that you're in. With intelligent ink that can be created by anyone with a pen. I'd like to bring out Eran Megiddo, the leader of the OneNote team, creators of the new Whiteboard.
I'll start by drawing a triangle. And you might have noticed that the triangle was recognized as a shape. The intelligent cloud and AI recognize my triangle that I can now tap and see the angles on. The angles update for me, and I can move from touch back to pen. And if I want a 90-degree angle, just draw it right there.
Now, as you see him draw, you will see him drawing real time, and you'll see how fluid that is. But you can see Eran, as he moves the screen, you're actually watching Eran's whiteboard. Ralph is drawing in real time on Eran's whiteboard. Now, Eran can also start drawing on the same canvas. So you see Ralph in black and Eran in blue. And now I can go to the Surface laptop, and I can also draw. Now, I am no artist, so I will just do a couple of lines. That's truly the magic of software and hardware coming together. The new whiteboard will be available on Surface this fall.
Creating magic, magical experiences to help people collaborate together from anywhere. Today, I'm excited to announce that the new Surface Pro will launch with LTE later this year. You can pre-order your Surface Pro today, right now, here, with availability on June 15th. And on that same, thank you. On that same day, we will launch in 26 more markets around the world. Thank you for having us in Shanghai. Thank you so much for welcoming us in China. Terry and I are both so grateful. And from myself and the entire team, 谢谢.